Sylvia, leo tunataka utuambie journey yako as a baker. When umekuwa customer wa Topserve and how your experience has been. That is your customer service week. We'd like to acknowledge you as a baker, and also other bakers can learn a lot from you. What your story of being a baker, how you start, how you've been, how you've progressed so far. Yes, you could start off from where you started and how it's been to now.
Okay, karibuni sana Kiambu. Hi, my name is Sylvia of Namelok Bakery. Karibuni Kiambu. This is where all the magic happens. Yeah, so my story as a baker. Where do I begin? I started in 2016. That's when I went for a baking class. I was still working then. So I went for class just out of curiosity, but also to learn baking so that I can train my girls, my daughters, because I have 2 girls. Little did I know that a few years later, ingekuwa ni the thing I do Monday to Friday, every day of my week, and I can say I'm enjoying it. It's been a journey. So I'm not a baker by passion, I'm a baker by calling. I keep telling guys that I'm a baker by calling. It feels always like an assignment that God gave me, and in the season I'm doing this assignment, I'm enjoying it and learning, because I believe in being a vessel that's ready to learn. So yeah, I've been in the house for 3 years. So 2018 actually is the year when the business really started. I was a home baker. Kama tu kawaida, you get a hand mixer, you start doing madhogodhanio in the house. Kidogo the madhogodhanio starts paying off. And then with time, you realize you need to employ someone huwezi mweleta kwa nyumba. So that was the thing that moved us from the house. We had to get out of the house so that at least I can get people to help me, because hii kazi huwezi peke yako. Anyway, kuna wenye wanaweza, but mimi I realized, one, you're empowering others by creating employment, and again pia wewe, it gives you a chance to sit and watch, to start enjoying the benefits of being an entrepreneur and a business owner. So I'm loving the journey. I'll not complain.
Interesting. So many bakers, they do start from home. And it's so inspiring to see how far you've come. Now you've been motivated to keep going. So far it's 2024, you've not yet stopped.
Yeah.
So I'd like to learn and understand how you transformed from being a home baker to starting your own bakery outside your house.
For the process. Just a minute, let me check on this cake. Still baking.
Still baking.
Yes.
Can you get a pic of your cakes?
Yes, you can. So we're making this before. Using a casserole dish, and it's ready. Look at that.
Wow. Today we get to see the outcome of what she actually does.
Yeah, so we were trying to bake with a casserole dish, and it turned out well. So if you're not familiar with Namelok, it's not Namelok, it's Namelok Bakery. Yes, I brand myself. You will find me with my uniform even on Sunday, because I am proud of what I do. So the transition was simple. COVID happened. I was a home baker. I needed to grow. Growing by me, I mean people have ordered wedding cakes, birthday cakes, umenunua box. Now you've gotten to a place where you can buy in bulk. Unaweza nunua 100 pieces of 10-inch boxes, 100 pieces of 12-inch boxes. Baking tins, umeanza kununua 6 of the same size, each of the same size. You realize you're even storing things under the bed. That is normally the call that it's time to leave. So for me, it was time to leave. So I left, found a place near home in Kiambu town, because that's where we're at. Opened a shop. So we were still baking from home, but we had a shop. Did it for a year. After a year, close the shop, then open now a studio. So a studio is where there are no walk-ins, there are no walk-in clients. It's just a space where we come together and we do cake. So me and my staff, tunakutananga kwa bakery. When we have orders, we do the orders, then we ship them out. Tunazituma na Uber. Clients come and collect, because where I'm at, I have a space where you can park and collect. Yeah, so it's been amazing, full of challenges. By the biashara si rahisi.
By the hapo kwa challenges na biashara. You can start by telling us how the challenge has been, especially sir, you mentioned ordering 100 pieces of boxes.
Yes.
So you identified suppliers and where you can get your baking products and accessories. So you can tell us about how you chose your suppliers and how you came to learn about Topserve Limited.
So when you're buying in bulk, it's because what you're trying to reduce is cost of production, because maisha imekuwa expensive.
Right.
So we used to buy 50 grams of icing sugar. Unapata sasa unachukua 15 kgs, because sorry, it doesn't make sense. Ukinunua kadogo. Kadogo economy does not work in the long run if you're in business for the long term. Like sasa mimi, this is what pays my bills. This is everything for us. So we have to go big or go home. So you buy things in bulk. Topserve, how I came to learn about Topserve, I attended a training once. And I actually attended a training for the sole purpose for me to meet a company that stocks, which was a caking. Back in the day, in 2017, 2018, I used to bake, but everything I used to buy from the supermarket. So I'd buy butter, margarine, sukari, kila kitu super. But right now, once you discover places like Topserve, you actually go and buy from them. And I noticed if you're a faithful and a loyal client, they're able to give you advances. I need to check on the cake again. I need to change and put more cake. Be back. So it felt nice finding a cake supplier, because now my cakes would become cheaper. Because when you buy things from the supermarket directly, they become expensive. The cost of margarine from the supermarket is not the same as the cost of margarine from a wholesaler. Icing sugar, everything else. So when I discovered Topserve was around 2018. Yeah, so I started ordering with them, and then I learned once you've ordered with them for a long time, you can even get an account where you can be ordering through them, and then now they send you a parcel from wherever you are. So that meant I didn't have to go to Kimathi or Accra every time. So currently I actually just pop in when I think they have something new every 3 months, 4 months. Unapitia tu kuangalia what's new that you've not seen from their website, but times may change. Back then hata hatukukuwa na website. Nowadays you can order their things from the website. They can even pull back. I remember there's some bunnies, rabbit buns, zile za boho cakes I needed na zilikuwa Nakuru. The website will actually tell you haziko ziko Nakuru, but you can request ziletwe Nairobi, and they came. And the next day I had. So for me, I've had a good experience, and I don't complain. I'm happy. So that's essentially it.
So ulituambia about your journey as a baker up to the point where you became a professional baker to a point of opening your own bakery. So and you also told us about you choosing a reliable supplier for your baking supplies and decorating accessories. So can you tell us more about your experience with Topserve Limited as a supplier for baking accessories?
So for baking accessories, I'd say it's been pretty much good, because I know that it's a one-stop shop. Anything you need in baking, step one, angalia Topserve. Ukikosa Topserve, then now you can start looking for other places. So for me, even finding them in 2018 was good, because back then when Kimathi was new, nilikuwa naenda Kimathi sana. I used to buy from them sana. Have I had a bad experience with Topserve? Yes, I have once, but I keep saying patia watu grace, because ni biashara. If you're a business person, you will learn to extend grace, because si kila siku unafanya kazi excellent. Now, excellent in other people's eyes. I once had an experience. I bought unga, it was eggless flour for someone who didn't want eggs, but
the premix?
Yes, the premix. So I just wanted to do 6 cupcakes. So they were doing a whole cake, and then they told me they had a child who does not do eggs. So I was like, yeah, we can fix you. So just 6 cupcakes, nika order. So during the order process, they unaulizanga tu maswali online kwa WhatsApp. What other options do you have? Nilitumia option ya an egg-based premix. It was cheaper because of course eggless is premium. It's not the same price. Yeah. I took it. What I didn't realize is it was kunatumia eggs. So when we came to bake, ndio tukarealize inasema tuweke eggs, oil na maji. I was like, there's a problem. But for me now, when I called to cause because I was not happy. I can actually say the person who received the call was very calm. Like alini calm down. They went through the order again. Ndio akanionyesha. She even tagged for me because now it's a lady who called me. Akanitagia where the problem was, and she took ownership and was like, "Apanata, I understand. Partly I'm to blame because sikusoma kabisa. I was driving, so sikusoma. I thought it was a smaller quantity because the eggless one was like 1,000, and then this one was like 600. So I was like, yeah, 600. And then what she told me was, please don't open it. The next time you come to town, just bring it. We shall change it. And for me, I was like, guy. So the client is already here. It's already midday. I'm delivering at 4. What did I do? I liked how she dealt with me. That meaning they online could Google how to do an eggless recipe from scratch. Did I return it? No, I did not. Tulipika nayo na ikatoa keki poa sana. Like now, I used the recipe that was there, added some bananas. It's actually, I think the cake I gave you to taste. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yes, in the morning for chai. Yes, so that is the cake. Mm-hmm. But you see, for me, I was saying the shift was how she handled me.
Right.
Because once upon a time I've ever called and nikaambiwa ati blame si yao, blame ni yangu, but they were so professional. I was like, ini Topserve. Yeah, so for me it worked, and I think what I'm learning, even when I go to a restaurant, na kitu go wrong, I cut them a break kwanza, because I'm like, when you employee, they might have had a bad day, a long day. Amekuserve tu venye amekuserve, but that is not the image of maybe the organization. Then kuna hiyo part you listen to someone cause my needs are not your needs. Na ukikwazwa, there's a way to handle, like kuna diplomacy ya kuhandle conflict, na issues, kuresolve, to make sure the client are comfortable. So mimi, the only experience I've had is that, na ikukuwa mbaya. Then the other one was when I was getting the merit. It was very smooth. Nikasahau warranty. I forgot that warranty card. Yes. Na nilitumia na mswa buda. Ilikuja. Because when I was opening it, that's when I was realizing ikitu warranty ni ya 6 months, ni Mchina, ni how long. Then when I called, I was told, hakupatia warranty card. I was like, I don't think iko kwa box. Then they sent someone to come and deliver. So nikaona warranty at least ni 1 year. So, and that's what I'm saying, I feel over time we improve. Right. And you see, a business is as good as the next order.
Yeah.
So kesho nikikam tena mnipatia a better experience, ita go down ni kama many mess. I'll forget zile za zamani because kila day tuna tell a story, tuna progress, tuna get better. Yeah. So that was, I think, my Topserve experience, and so far I'm not complaining. At least what I know is siwezi kuwa stranded. Kama Topserve iko, at least naweza pata kila kitu. Alafu hiyo part ya kushop kwa website pia, it makes it easier because you can actually see the image of what you are about to buy. And most of the time ukiandika vitu kwa WhatsApp, you guys normally send us your picture website, so that you can actually see the actual thing you're buying. Kenye unabuy as opposed to nataka kitu na ni fiction. Mimi na wewe bado hatuko same, ama lazima unipigie picha ndio nitumie. So naonanga very quickly wanatumanga squeeze picha kwa website, wanakwambia confirm. If you do them via the website, I think I'll actually do that. If you do it via the website, even the check off system is very easy. Like in our work. Yeah, so I love that about you guys.
And just to mention, for anyone who might not be aware, apart from the warranty, Merit Mixing inakuanga na manual of how you're supposed to use the mixer. Iko na recipes pia, and so convenient. It tells you exactly how you're supposed to utilize the mixer and every accessories that comes with it. So back to Sylvia.
I think I can add something. that merit mixer is okay, it's another game changer. Wacha ile bag, that Topserve bag, that mixer, it did 7 liters. It actually did a mixer 7 liters. So
cake batter.
Yes, the cake batter, the total mix. I loved it. By then, I loved it.
So you told us about your experience as a client of Topserve Limited. So for those bakers who are just starting off, what is it you'd advise them when they're starting off as a beginner to being an intermediate to even being
a pro
as a baker? How is the journey and how do they transition successfully?
I think what I'd say is it's a journey. Take things slow. For example, if you come to my bakery for a class, a baking class or a decoration class, manzo usistuke juu unaona niko na vitu mob. Realize this is a journey of years. This is a journey of misses and finds. This is a journey of buying things impulsively. Like things zingine nilibuy bado Topserve, zilikuwa impulse. But guess what? 4 years down the line ndio nazitumia. I'm trying to use those things right now. Exactly. Because I bought them then out of excitement. Because maybe it was the trend, it's the in thing, or it will make my life easy in realize kutumia. But now when you come and sit down and take stock of zile vitu kwa nazo, you can easily say, hii sijaitumia, how can I repurpose it right now? Alafu sijue. Kunaweza kuwa na industry pressure mingi sana ya who's doing what. Wewe enda na pace yako. Go at your pace, pole in God's time. Ukianza kitu na ikose kuwork, wewe funga hiyo kitu. Funga. Don't run into debt because you're trying to maintain face. I closed my shop. I now only have a studio and I don't regret it because the shop was not giving me revenue as I had hoped for. But is the studio doing it for me? It is. So I don't have to be in the open. You don't have to come and see, oh, Namelok, akona tukikitwa display. You don't have to. But in silence, I'm still making my money. So I think for me, the advice would be, don't compare yourself. Everyone's journey is different. Everyone's process is different. Place kama Topserve, you'll go and find very many types of mixers. For example, utapata hand mixer, utapata ingine sijui ya 2 kg, ina mix 2 kg. Then you'll find this big one ya 10 liter. You'll even find ya 20 liter. Usikufe. Enda na level yako most baka umanage. Pole tu, we get there.
Excellent. So thank you very much for relying on Topserve as a reliable supplier, and as always, as our slogan, we strive to always deliver the best, and so we are your baking solution partner. So as you've mentioned earlier, ulikuwa to talk about
the bags.
You know, it's so convenient as you well described it. If you want to hear about the experience, the oven bag from Topserve Limited, the branded one, you can check out our page at Namelok Bakery. You will learn more about it and how convenient it is. And for that, and for being a customer for such a long time, we decided to reward you with a very nice gift voucher worth 5,000 shillings.
Drum rolls.
For being an amazing baker. Ukichukua kadi yako, you're eligible to shopping for goods worth 5,000 shillings.
Big memories, share joy. It has my name. Kwa hivyo ni legit?
Yes, of course ni legit. Kuleta namba yako to rightfully.
I'm grateful. So I can shop anything.
Voucher. You can shop anything with a
Thank you, Topserve. I think I'll go for ile Kimathi. Yeah, I'll go to the Kimathi branch. Kapande lift. I go and redeem this. This is really nice. Hey, thank you. Non-woven bags to the world. But that bag is a game changer. Sasa sijui kama ndasemanga hiyo bag kama merit sasa. Gani ndio game changer, but it makes life easy. Oh, this is so nice. Thank you, Topserve. Thank you.
We also want to say thank you na tafadhali endelea kuwa customer wa Topserve. We will always strive to continue to improving, to meeting the customers' needs just as you'd like them, just as we'd want you to receive them.
Oh, thank you.
Asante sana. Happy customer service week.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm so grateful.